Hello, hello, hello. How you doing out there? Happy Co-working Tuesday. Hey, Tony. Hey, Ball Guy. Hey, Freddie. Nice to see you. And yes, I did add some new tunage for today. I added 30-ish new songs, so we should have 67 songs on our playlist. With an average of like 3 minutes per song, we shouldn't have any repeats during these streams, according to my math. Yeah. Cool. Hey, Grayson, nice to see you. So this is a co-working stream. If you haven't done this before, basically I have a list of things that I need to do. I actually already updated it. Can't remember. Somewhere on the screen. And so I have some things that I need to do. So if you also have some things that you need to do, feel free to work alongside me. And so we're going to chat for a little bit at the start. And then I'm going to put up a timer for an hour. We're going to listen to some music and get some things done. Then we're going to take a break for about 5 minutes. And then we're going to do another hour. Yes, 2 hours of work today. We're going to get so much done. Speaking of getting things done, I quickly wanted to mention that my kitchen sink has been like clogged and slow draining for a long time. And I've added Drano. I know that part of it was because I stuck a chopstick down and I was trying to like squish the food bits down to clear the clog. And then the chopstick fell out of my hands and fell into the pipe. So I knew there was a chopstick in there as well, clogging things up. So I looked up some videos on YouTube and I figured out how to unscrew the pipe under the sink. Took it out, unclogged it, cleaned everything out, got the chopstick out of there, reassembled it, and it works great now. And I feel like I can do anything now. Like, that was pretty cool to do that on my own and figure out how to do that. So I feel pretty great. Still on a high from yesterday. So I was away for, hey, Rockstone Dice, nice to see you. Hey, Sprudel, how you doing? So I went to Vancouver Island this past weekend. My parents are out there right now, so I was visiting them. And we went to a used bookstore called Fireplace Books, I believe. And it was the most amazing bookstore. If you go to Nanaimo, BC, on Vancouver Island ever, be sure to check out this used bookstore. And you know I'm obsessed with When Christ and His Saints Slept. This is what I'm basing my board game on that I'm working on right now, a strategy solo board game. And so I basically want to get like everything that she's written, Sharon K. Penman. And so I went to the historical fiction section and I found a copy of When Christ and His Saints Slept. So this is a historical fiction book. It is super cool. Look how it's an okay cover. Okay, no offense to this cover, it's fine. But if I saw that cover, I would not immediately be interested in this book. I only picked this book up because Historical Fiction Reddit told me to. I personally would not pick this book up. It looks like a textbook to me. Oh, hello! Hello! Thank you so much! Sub goal of 10. Oh, but I can't see. Oh my god. Twitch. Okay. I'll go back there in 1 second. Thank you so much for subscribing. I can't see who, but I'll check in 1 second. So anyway. So I love currently I'm saying this is my favorite book of all time, and that is true. So anyway, I went to the Sharon K. Penman section of the bookstore because she's written a bunch of other historical fiction books that I want to read. And look at this version of When Christ and His Saints Slept that they had there. Oh my God. Look at that book. Hello. Now we're talking, okay? Now we're talking. So I got it. Now I have 2 copies of this book. So this is going to go on my bookshelf like this. Outward facing display. I think I will keep this one because I got some of her other books that are the same style. So they kind of go together. So, and you know what? My mom also said that it's totally fine to keep 2 copies of the same book if you really love it. And I think that's a great point, and I agree. Because I am trying to get rid of stuff, and then I just went and bought a bunch of books. But they're all books that I really, really love and that I want to have in my collection. I don't have a ton of books. I am very picky about what I actually buy and keep on my shelves. Anyway, I wanted to show you that super cool cover of that book. Oh, you've done it a bunch of times, Ball Guy. Yeah, I have never done any plumbing at all in my life. And so I felt very cool, like under the sink, unscrewing things. And yeah, I enjoyed it. It didn't smell great and it was kind of gross, but I feel very capable after knowing how to do that now. Because I bet too, like, I live in an apartment, and so I could have emailed my property manager and been like, my sink is clogged. Can you get a plumber come fix it? And I wouldn't have had to pay for that. Unless they saw the chopstick and then maybe they saw that I did that. But I can't remember where I was going with that. Oh yeah, so I wouldn't have to pay for that. But if it was my house and I had to get a plumber in to do that, I'm sure they would charge like $150 or whatever. So to be able to know how to do that on my own, it was very straightforward, very simple. I feel like I've upgraded my skill set, which is very exciting. Yeah, it always feels very good to fix something around the house. I feel very handy, which is cool. So it says your new sub goal of 10 was just completed. Maybe, but they're not saying who subbed. Thank you so much to whoever subscribed on Twitch. It's not telling me in my little activity feed, so maybe it's anonymous. But if you want to say hello and for subscribing, you want to let me know if you're the new subscriber on Twitch, that would be very cool. But thank you so much. That's amazing. Okay. The book is about so this book that I'm fangirling about. This is about in 12th century England, cousins Matilda and Stephen were fighting over control and power of England and Normandy. Matilda was the rightful heir to the throne, but her cousin Stephen was like, "Nah, I'm gonna take that. I think I should be the king, just because I think so." And so he did. He rallied people together, and he basically became the king, even though he had no right to it. But he was a man, so that means a lot. That meant a lot at that time. So then 14-year or so war ensued, and so it focuses on Matilda. They refer to her as Maud in the book, which was a name that she did go by. Talks about her, dealing with that. Very cool book. Very, 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 very cool. Highly recommend. Yeah, the first one gives theology vibes. Yeah, totally. Off-white, medieval art. It's almost cliche for the topic. Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's not the vibe that I would not gravitate towards this cover. I would tell you that right now. And this historical image, like, it's cool they're using like an actual historical image from this time, but Matilda is nowhere to be seen. Unfortunately, she's also very difficult to spot in this cover, because she wasn't actively involved in the fighting, but I believe she's up here, teeny tiny, right next to the castle. I believe that she's up there. It would have been cool if she had been, more of a prominent figure, or like somewhere around here or something, but I think she's right there. Right? Yeah, totally, Ball Guy. It looked totally like a textbook. 100%. Looks super boring. I'm like, is this book interesting. And to be honest, it took me a little bit to get into like the style of writing is, there's old timey language and stuff. But once I got into it, I was super into it. Super, super into it. Yeah. I'm definitely in my decluttering era. I am trying to get rid of stuff and organize and know exactly what I own and where it is. And so I donated like 10 books on Friday, and then I bought 6 or 7, but they are all, like I said, they are all books that I am sure I will really, really enjoy, or they're books that I already like have read and I want to own and have them on my shelf. And so I'm being more intentional about what items I bring into my house. And I still am having more go out than come in, for sure. Hey, Brendan, nice to see you. And Sprudel, I'll get back to your question just one second here. I'm just going to catch up on messages. You have a compilation book of U.S. ads from the 1930s era. That sounds really cool. Very cool. Yeah, ball guy, 100%. Yeah, I feel very capable now that I know how to fix a sink. Very cool. Okay, so before we start, so we're just going to chat just a little bit before we start. So Sprudel has a question. I wanted to ask, how often a week or month do you get to playtest your games? I currently am trying to get more playtesters. Right now I have 1 to 2 playtests a week, but also have a day job. 1 to 2 playtests a week is great, especially with a day job. So I playtest every 2 weeks in person at my local meetup. I playtest every other week, like twice a month with my playtesters. That's not my games usually, though. I leave that time for my members to playtest. So then I would also like set up extra time for me to playtest with people individually. So on average, like I for sure playtest at least every 2 weeks with my in-person one. I always go to that. And then additional ones in between. A lot of times I will playtest on my own, especially with designing a solo game. So on average, I would say I definitely try to playtest at least once a week. That's a good thing for me to maybe start tracking. Actually, that's something else I wanted to show you guys. Let me just grab it 1 second. That just made me think of tracking things and playtesting twice a week. I think would be a good goal. And so that might be something that I might start tracking to make sure that I am getting in as many playtests as possible and getting into a habit of that, because it would be good to playtest more often. Of course, it takes a long time to update prototypes in between playtests, so maybe once a week might be a good goal. But I wanted to show you this little tracker that I made. This is for running. And so I have a goal of running 8 kilometers twice a week for the year, which seems a little ambitious, but that's not the reason I'm showing you this. The reason I'm showing you this is just, it seems like a good system to track things. So maybe if you have a goal to playtest once or twice a week, you can make a little tracker like this. And it is amazing. So basically I have all the months, and then I have each day in the month that I want to do that thing. And then I color in the square once I do it. And it is amazing how motivating wanting to color in that square is. Like, I mean, it's only been 3 days into 2026, but I haven't missed any. And this I found very motivating to not have, just have something physical and to have something that you can physically color in. And I have it on my fridge to remind me. So I might make another one for playtesting. I did think about doing one for do board game design in general tracker, but that's just too vague. So I think making specific, playtesting goals might be a good one to make. So just decide how often you want to do that, and then make this little physical thing that you can color in. I have been finding that very, very motivating. Of course, I don't want to have a million of these. It can get a little out of hand. I know some people track a bunch of stuff, usually in a spreadsheet, but I don't want to overwhelm myself. And so I'm really staying hyper-focused on running, and then maybe I'll also make one for playtesting. That's a cool idea. But thank you for making me think about that. Oh, you thought it was way too little playtest? No, I mean, especially, like, I don't know if you update your prototype in between each playtest, but I do. I will always change at least something in between every playtest, and that does take time. So, you know, having 2 playtests a week, that can be quite a bit, especially with updating in between. Of course, you know, if you get in more playtests, that's great. But yeah, it's also a lot of just coordinating with people, and yeah. Yeah, you can always have more for sure. Having a box to check is totally a thing. 100%. 100%. Oh, thanks. Rockstone Dice likes the tracker. Being able to check something off your list is super motivating. Yeah, absolutely. And I have like a million lists. I have like a million lists on my phone. I use the To-Do app, and I just have so many lists there. And so all my to-do lists are there, so I check them off as I do them. But I do think having like a physical thing for separate big goals that you have, so far I've been enjoying it. So yeah, I think I'm not going to do that today. So things that I don't want to deal with right away, I'll throw them in a list of later things to do, or I'll pick a future day and be like, okay, on next Monday, I will make a physical play testing tracker. I think that's a good idea. That's fun. All right. So let's get into it. Yeah, Ball Guy says, every few playtests I do minor tweaks. They get less and less, hopefully. That's ideal. For me, it's a bit of more of a roller coaster usually. I mean, sometimes, very rarely, it'll be like, make a bunch of changes, then everything starts to click together, and yeah, it's fewer and fewer changes. For me, it's usually like, make a ton of changes, make a ton of changes, make a ton of changes. Oh, it seems like it's getting close. Make fewer changes. Oh, no, now we're back to making a ton of changes. So, yeah, you never can know, but ideally you're making fewer and fewer as the process is going on. But be prepared, that's usually more of a roller coaster. Hey, Nate, nice to see you. I've really enjoyed your videos, especially the one about writing rule books. I send it to everyone I can. Oh, wow, thank you so much. That's awesome. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe resharing that this month just because it's the Cardboard Edison Award has opened up, so people are submitting their games to that, and so I'm a judge for that. If you haven't heard about this Cardboard Edison Award, people submit their games. They have to make a video and send in their rules, and then me and like other designers are judges, and we'll review them, and then we'll score them on the theme and the mechanics and the engagement of it. And so we have to read a lot of rules. And so I made that video basically after having looked at so many rules and just seeing a lot of consistent things that make it very difficult to understand the rules of a game. And so if you were going to submit a game to Cardboard Edison where you have to submit a set of rules as well as a video, I highly recommend watching that video that I made about writing rules. I think it's called Avoid These 10 Mistakes When Writing Rules for Your Board Game or something like that. It will make our job as judges a lot easier if there's a sensical order to the rules, if things are laid out clearly and concisely, you use images, not a ton of formatting, like a bunch of things are bolded in caps and underlined and italicized and all these things. But yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed that video. Someone did send in their rule book. So I will be reviewing that. Like that's a service that I offer as well. If you have rules that you want another set of eyes, if you'd like me to review your rules, that is something I can do as well. All right, so I think we're gonna wrap up the chit chat section of today's co-working stream. Yeah, it's one of the more challenging aspects of creating your own game. Yeah, I'm assuming you're still talking about playtesting or writing rules, maybe. Probably writing rules. Yeah, it's super challenging. It's a whole nother skill set you have to have, for sure. And one of the best ways you can get better at it is just reading a bunch of other rule books from other games and see what they do. Rules, yeah. Gotcha. Oh, you saw the contest listed on BGG, so that the Cardboard Edison contest, and was happy to see me and Matthew Dunstan as judges. You consider submitting your game. You recently did a graphical change and are quite pleased with it. But it looks like it requires a nice theme, and I don't think my game is terribly original. I would still, like, if it's ready and it's not too much work to put a video together, I would throw it out there. I think there is a small cost to applying. It's like $25 or something. But you would get a ton of feedback from judges one way or another. But yeah, don't feel like you have to submit your game to Cardboard Edison either, especially if you don't feel like it's ready or wouldn't be a good fit. Yeah, the way that they have scoring is interesting, where it's like score the mechanics, score the theme, but what if it's an abstract game and there is no theme? Yeah, it's not an ideal scoring system, I would say, but just, I guess, know that if you have an abstract game where you don't really have much of a theme, it might not be a great contender for the Cardboard Edison Award. Okay, let's update our timer. I'm gonna put an hour on the clock here. Let me know what you want to work on for the next hour. You can see my list there. I'm starting with responding to emails, and I will set a limit to that. I'll give myself 10 minutes to do that because I don't want to be... I could work on that for a long time, but I'm going to set a limit to 10 minutes. Then I'll be sending out my newsletter, so if you're not subscribed to that, be sure to sign up on Substack. That should have updated. Yeah. Sweet. Looks like there's an extra space here, and that's bothering me. There we go. Oh, boy. Alrighty. So, we will continue to chat in the chat. Best of luck with what you want to get done on your list today. Thank you for sharing. I will respond via text. And enjoy the new music I picked out for you. Like, all the old ones are still there. I didn't get rid of any of the previous music. I just added about 30 songs. Okie dokie. Good luck, and I'll see you in the chat. Okie dokie. That's the end of the first hour. I don't know how long the time was out. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention because the videos that I see on Twitch and YouTube in the back end, they're always delayed. So then I have to go look over at OBS to see what my actual timer is. I guess I can also have my timer up here, but hopefully it wasn't out for too long. My newsletter is coming together. I think I'll finish it within the first 10 minutes of the next session. I responded to some emails, not all of them, but most of them. So we're chugging along. But yes, let me know. If you don't like any of the songs, please let me know, and I will kick them out and banish them forever. No problem. No questions asked. Alrighty, let's take a break and stand up and move around, get the blood flowing a little bit. Been sitting down for a while now, and stretch a little bit, maybe get a snack. And then we're gonna do this all over again for another hour. Woo! All right, I will see you in about 5 minutes.
Yeah. No. 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 No.
Okie dokie. It's the end of our break. Let's put another hour on the clock here. There you are. Okay. Let's get another hour. Let me know what you want to get done in this next hour. I'm going to finish writing and sending out my newsletter, which hopefully will only take 10 minutes. That's the goal. So then it'll leave me some time to do the rest of the things on my list, hopefully. One hour. Okay. Just update this here so it shows up. Okay. Okay, let's get right. Oh, wait. Okay, super quick before we start. I wanted to show you something. So I finished reading the Lord of the Rings series at the end of, towards the end of last year. And these were my books. So the first one, the second one, and the third one. And like you, the fact that they don't match bothered me. So at that same used bookstore where I got this very cool book, I also got the matching. Oh, no, get out of here. Get out of here. Not you. No offense, but the matching third book. Now they all match. And that's very satisfying. Exactly the same size. Same design as 1, 2, 3. That makes my brain very happy. And now I can pass this along. Although I really did love the picture. I love the picture of them all walking. And you can see their silhouette. So I might still keep this one too. I don't know. Maybe I'll pass it on to someone else. But I was like, is this silly to get this just so that they match? I've already read it. I'm just getting this so that they match, but I think it's fine. Let me know what you think. Okay, I'm going to stop eating into our time. Let's get right into it. Good luck. We made it. We did it, friends. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to mark this as done. I got a lot done today. I'm surprised because the newsletter, I was like struggling to decide what I wanted to write about. No ideas were coming to me. And I was like, oh, I could talk about writing rules. And so that came together very quickly because I already did a whole video about that. So that left me lots of time to do other little fiddly little things that have been on my list for a while. Archiving emails is still a thing that, like, I had almost 30,000 unread emails in my inbox like a year ago. So at least I have brought that down to 173 unread emails in my inbox. They're not important. They're newsletters, they're promotional things, they're bills that I've paid, but like, they're statements, whatever, that I don't need emails for. And so I have almost got my unread email number to 0. I'm 173 away from that. I really would like to get that down to 0 soon. Then I'll move to my read emails in my inbox, which honestly is not terrible. It's 1,753 emails. That used to be, well, if it was almost 30,000 unread emails, it was probably like 40 or 50,000 read. Well, no, it was probably like 35 or 40,000 read emails. Now it's under 2,000, which is not terrible. I do want to like completely reorganize my email system, and I have a million folders I don't use, but that's a problem for future Pam. Let's just focus on what we did get done today, which was a lot. So it's good to focus on what we did and not what we didn't do. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. I'm glad it was a successful day for you too, ball guy. Yay! No, I don't think I'm that popular. It's just I signed up for way too many newsletters. And when you just like you buy something or you do something and then that company has your email and now they send you emails, and then I would just ignore them instead of, unsubscribing. So anytime I get an email, like a promotional email or something, I'll make sure I unsubscribe. I don't just archive it or delete it. I unsubscribe so that I don't get any more, hopefully. Okay, and Children of Huron. Okay. I prefer the finished stories that are now coming out from them. Oh wow. We're just talking about Lord of the Rings, and because I finished the trilogy, and so now Grayson's just recommending some other Tolkien things to read, but saying that the Silmarillion is a bit dense, which I'm really not looking for. I don't want to have to slog through a book, so I might avoid that one. I'm reading a page turner right now by Daphne du Maurier called Jamaica Inn. She wrote Rebecca, if you've heard that one. I really like her writing style. And she wrote in the 1930s. So you would think it would be like, I don't know, not as like a easy to read or not as much of a page turner, or I don't know, but it is very easy to read, and I really like how she writes. So yeah, I'm stoked to almost be done that actually. I think I'll finish that today, which is exciting. And so now I have that copy and I have Rebecca. So I might try to find more Daphne du Maurier books, but I think Rebecca is her best one from what I know. Cool. Well, thank you everyone so much for hanging out today. I hope you got some things done. A note that I will be streaming tomorrow for a members only stream and a Twitch subscribers stream. So that is going to be at 4 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, Wednesday, January 14th. It's going to be for 1 hour. And so it's going to be focusing on, how little things I can help you with. If you want to send me cell sheets that you want me to review, I'm happy to look at those on stream. And then other people, I'm sure, give some tips or suggestions for how to improve your cell sheet. If you just have random questions that you want to ask me about board game design, that'll be a great time to do that. If you are not a YouTube member or Twitch subscriber yet, now would be a good time to join if you want to have access to that stream tomorrow that I'm doing. So I'm excited about that. It's gonna be the first one I've ever done. This is just an idea I had recently about I'm trying to give as much value as possible to my members and to my Twitch subscribers. So I thought this would be a good thing to do, to try out, see if it's fun, if it's helpful for people. So we're going to try that out. It's called Office Hour with Pam. It's every second Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, well, thank you so much, everyone. This was a very productive and successful co-working session. Thanks so much, Ball Guy. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm glad it was a successful session for you too. And thanks, Ryan, for popping in and saying hello. And Tourist Archie, I appreciate your very kind words. That was very, very nice. And everyone else over on YouTube, Red Anonymous, good luck on your video game. That sounds awesome. Ian, good luck with the rest of the school day and all the videos you have planned. Jimbo, good luck with your son's homework. Hopefully you're done by now. And Freddie, best of luck with all of your games you got going on. And Nate, hopefully I'm not missing anyone over on YouTube. I can only scroll so far, so I'm sorry if you chatted earlier in the session and I missed you. But thanks so much, Grayson and Andy and Rockstone Dice over on Twitch. And whoever it was that got me to my sub goal of 10, thank you so much. Okay, great, Rick Grayson. That's awesome. Cool. All right, I am logging off now. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. If you are a member or Twitch subscriber, I will see you tomorrow. If not, I will definitely have a video for you this next Sunday. And I'll see you very soon.